What's up? Metallica, Welcome Home Sanitarium. This is a CVT Mini for Jesse. Jesse, you're in my neck of the woods. So CVT Mini is basically specific parts of the song. You wanted the two solos and at 46 seconds and 2 minutes and 8 seconds. So it's standard tuning. Sounds like it's neck pickup. It's got a little deeper tone to it. So coming in from the top, let's break that down. That's our first subgroup. The next one will come in at 52 seconds. You'll go open E, 14A with the pinky. I would use the pinky. And then 11, 12 on the G. So you have, and then go to 14D. Have a rest at that point. Have a little, sip of coffee. Just a little rest. And then down, up, down, up. So you can't take a real big sip of coffee because it's pretty quick. That's hard to hear, but that is in there. It's just really quiet in the mix. And then 12G index, 14, third finger slide to 16. That sounds like this. 15 slide to 17 on the B. Same thing on the high E, 15 to 17. Quick rest and then hit it again. So it's, as opposed to, you'll see the line with the X symbolizing that. So, and then 52 seconds of the next one, and it's 20B, 19 on the high E, and you're gonna hit it twice, and then slide the 20th fret off the B back a half step. A half step means 1 fret to fret 19. And then move to 17B, 15E. It's kind of tricky for a part that's not a shred part. Oops. Okay, from there, you're going to go 17, which you're already on, to 19. And then 17B, slide to 9, slide to 17. So it's, and then 56 is our next timestamp, and it's all linear there, so it's on one string. 15, 17, 15, 13, 12. Short rest, and then you have 12B, you're going to pick, hammer on to 13, pull off to 12. So I haven't heard you play, Jesse. This is your first CVT lesson, but a hammer, you probably know them, but it's when you pick, slam the finger down, and then pull off is the opposite. You snap, don't just lift the pressure up, you won't get the volume you want. So you want even volume there. And then 14, 12, 11 on the G. And all your fingerings are written in the tabs. 12D, 14A. And that's just an arpeggio. Those are just notes out of a chord. So, subgroup that stuff. That's one thing you can use those timestamps for, is subgrouping. That can even be a subgroup. Right, and just build off of it. The fingering is interchangeable. I wrote it for most of it. And then where you don't see fingering, it's kind of either a repeat of a part that already has a fingering, or it doesn't really matter. But where I thought it was important, I did put the fingering. Okay, so we have, okay, one minute in is our next part, and these are some more arpeggios. And then more. So you're going to go 16, 17, 19, and that's on the G, B, and E. Now I would pick down, down, up on that. Little vibrato. Just a smooth vibrato. And then play it backwards, 19, 17, 16, but go up, up, down. That's what I suggest on the picking. And then 14, 15, 17, G, B, E. So it's the same concept, just a whole step back. Whole step means 2 frets. So we have, and then instantly you'll go into the, oops. Yeah. So some alternate picking here. You can also alter the fingers from what I'm using. This is probably what Kirk is using here. 17, 15, 14 on the E, down. This is all alternate, so starting with the down. And then 17, 15 on the B. And then 17, 16, 14 on the G. That'll start with the up, because it's straight alternate. And then 12 G, down, bend, release, vibrato. And one thing that helps with vibrato, a lot of times, is thumb. Using it like an anchor and let your wrist do the shaking. Cool little run. Okay, 107 is our next timestamp, and it's another arpeggio, which Kirk Hammett used a lot, but he played them different. He wasn't really a, you know, that type of sweep guy. He just more moderate tempo. 14, 12, 13, 12, and that's going to be D, G, B, E. I would pick down, 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 up. Oops. So, then go 10 E. You're going to pick, hammer to 12, pull to 10. So, hammer hard, pull hard. 13B to 12B, rest, and just do a trail off slide. So you don't have to slide if you don't want, but it is in there. And then I think that's how it ends. I gotta flip the page, but 10A, middle finger, slide to 12, go 11D to 14G. And then slide that back a few frets. Go to page 2. Same exact thing, but back a whole step. So it's 8 to 10 on the A. 9D, 12G. So you got, if you got this one, you got that one. And then act as if you're starting over. 10A, slide to 12. 11D, 9D, vibrato. So that in section. And that's it for solo number 1. Solo number 2 comes in after the chorus, and it sounds like he switches to bridge pickup for this first run, which is, but not a biggie if you just want to keep it on the bridge pickup. 5A, slide to 7, and then down up on 5-5A. So the 5-7 is on the E. I think I said A, but it's E. And then down up on 5-5A. Same exact shape, but 7A, slide to 9, and then 7-7D down up. So it's same thing, but drop down a string to 7D, slide to 9, and then 7-7G. But you do have to jump back, right? Get that third finger there. That could be a little tricky. 9G, slide to 11 to 10, or to 10B. So, and then this next part is, it's probably time stamped actually, because that was 208. No, this is still part of that same timestamp. Alternate pick 17-19B and then 15-17-19 on the E. Follow the finger layout that I would. Quick rest, hit the 19E and then 17B. So you have down, up, down, up, down, down, down. Okay, that's that one. I think that's where the timestamp ends. Yes. This is 213, the timestamp. Oops. Yeah. Dang it. It's another pick, hammer, pull. 14E, hammer 15, pull 14. So, and then 17B. Repeat it, but end on 15B. So, and then this is a little tricky to hear, but he goes down up on the 14E and hammers to 15. Yeah, I did a triplet by accident, but down up, hammer 15, and then down on 14E. And then 12B. 217 is our next timestamp, and it's kind of difficult to hear this, but there is down up on 12B before the 15B whole step bend release, which will sound like this. Bending a whole step means you're bending 2 frets. So it's, once you get back off the release, which you got to keep pressure in, pick, vibrato. 219 is the next one. This is probably the hardest one. It's kind of moderate tempo, but a lot of notes. Okay, so it's a good subgroup, even though it's part of the timestamp. Alternate pick, 14, 15, 17, and then go 15, 14, 15, all on the high E. So when you're playing it, leave the fingers down behind it if you're going to be going back to it. In this case we are, so no sense in going. Keep them down. And then 14E, hammer 15, pull 14, and then 17B, and that's another good subgroup. And then 14E, so and then 17B down up to 14B down. So it's and then 15 pull off to 14 on the B to 16G, and that's kind of a quick thing. So 14, 16, B, G. 14, slide to 12 on the G. So you have then 14, 12, down up. This is alternate picked here. So 14, 12, 11, 12, 11, and then up on 14D, and then down on 12, up on 11. So you have (14A), 12D, slide to 14. So 225. We're approaching the end here. It's a cool run, probably one of my favorite ones in this. It goes. Let's start 15 or 17B, slide to 15. It goes 17E, 15B, slide to 14, 15E, 14B, slide to 12, 14E, 12B, slide to 10, 12E, 10B, slide to 8, 10E, 8B, slide to 7. So that would be It's awesome. Oops. And then this part's a little tricky. It's a descending sweep, not fast though, moderate tempo. 7 on the E, B, and G, up, up, up. So it's, and then down on 9D, the B minor chord. 9D, and then up, down on 7, 9G. So you have bend the 9G, stop the note, and then pick it twice. Rest, and then 231, you'll go down, up, down, down, down. So down, up, down, 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 to 7G to 5D. So down, up, down, 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 down. Rest, slide up, and then you end it with something that you're going to be familiar with.